Admetus was a king. So he was powerful and he was rich and he was also handsome. But he was also beautiful on the inside. He was a really, really good person, and he used his power and he used his wealth to help people who are in need. Everyone just absolutely loved him because he was always there to help. And gods got very jealous. The gods got together one day and said, you know what, we got to do something about this. We're starving. All the adoration, all the attention are going to this guy. Let's do something about it. Let's get rid of this guy. And they said, you know what, we got to do it in a way that is not so drastic. So they all agreed to strike him with illness that is irrevocable and irreversible. They all made a covenant. And so one day, Admetus gets really sick. And there was no cure because obviously this illness came from gods. The friends were just so sad. They did whatever they could to find any cure. And one of the gods actually, who had conscience, felt really bad about the situation and reached out to one of the friends of Admetus. And here's a way out. If there would be one person who is willing to lay down his life for Admetus, Admetus can be cured. The person has to take on his sickness and die for him. And the friends were so happy initially. They said, oh, now there's a way. Well, here's the problem. No one was willing to die for this guy. Yes, they loved him. Yes, they liked him, but not enough to lay down their life for him. Then comes Alcestis, and she loved him. She loved him as a human being. You know, it wasn't just a sexual thing. She really loved him. She loved the person that Admetus was. She loved what he represented. And this was her rationale. She said, you know what? The world needs this guy. The world is a better place because of him. Yes, my friends love me. Yes, my family love me. And yes, they will miss me. But I don't make the same kind of impact to the world. The world is not a better place because of me. So I'm going to lay down my life for Admetus because Admetus is worthy. He is worthy of my life. He's worthy of my love. And the Greeks pointed to Alcestis and said, this is love. This is heavenly eros. This is the highest form of love. What do you think? Is it? Well, Apostle Paul came along and he says, well, do you think that's love? You really think so? Well, let me show you what the real love looks like. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person. Though for a good person, someone might possibly dare to die. Who's this? This is Alcestis, right? This is Alcestis dying for Admetus. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we're still sinners, while we're still bad people, unworthy people, Christ died for us. This is agape.